Hi, Prince, UK self-defense green, time to sharpen the blades. Oh yeah. Today we're going to look at a bit of an add-on from that last Jason Bourne, Bruce Lee technique. And we were on that video, we were comparing what they were doing, what Bruce was doing back in the day and what they're doing in modern fighting systems in the movies. So if you remember what we did last week, we looked at this where we slip, we salute, we hit, we back fist, we sweep, and we stomp. Okay, on the video I forgot to put the stomp in, but you get the idea. Anyway, so what we're looking at now something which is similar, but it ends with the same sweep and the stomp at the end. It's just the beginning is different. Now, the inside gunting, as you know, is a very dangerous shot. A gunting, imagine you've got two people. One is a guy who's a bodybuilder and he works out a lot and his muscle is rock hard. And you've got somebody who eats a lot of pies. They don't do any kind of workout whatsoever. If the guy who works out a lot takes trauma to that muscle, it will bleed less, it will bruise less, and he will still be able to function and recover much quicker. If you take the person who is out of shape, got unconditioned muscle tissue, and they get a slap in that muscle belly, they're going to be out for a lot longer than the guy with the conditioned muscle. Simple as that. Now, we know from pathology and from ourselves, I mean, you've had a dead leg. I mean, you've seen somebody who's been hit with something in the muscle, and the muscle turned like a purpley green, it's gone really a crazy colour. So what we're trying to do, we're trying to use this tool to hit those muscle bellies. I mean, Danny DeSanto says on one of his videos that it might infuriate people if you gunt them into the bicep. Yes, it might infuriate somebody, but I mean, if you look at Muay Thai, when they actually get a knee in and they get into a muscle belly, it can actually drop somebody in a nanosecond, and that's what we want to do. If we can get in and debilitate somebody. So in self-defense and close quarter combat, that's what we look at. Although we've got a set generic pattern of different moves, say somebody grabs you on the throat, we've got a few movements to get you out of that. Somebody grabs you on the wrist, we get you out of that. That is more for like security and people in hospitals or people in the general public who would be in a situation where you're quite close and somebody grabs you on the throat and you need to do something. You haven't got to do any kind of, it's not so much like the organic fighting where it all moves backwards and forwards. This technique, however, is designed for you to anticipate what's coming in. I mean, when you watch boxers and they're there and there's the jab crossing and moving and all this, this is what you have to think like. You have to be anticipating the jab. So when you're training with your students, you've got to, anticipate the jab. So the jab comes in, and you just. So if I'm here now, what we're looking at is this gunting. The back gunting into the bicep. So if I'm here now on this lead hand, say you're jabbing from this side. As I pack the jab, okay, or parry the jab, at the same time I go boom, just a small shot, boom, right, just a small shot, and then that's what we're doing. We're adding then. From there, we're just going to add, from that shot, we're just going to add a couple of extra tools. Now, we know from Muay Thai and other systems that this elbow shot, no matter where it comes from, whether you use it to kind of break the knuckles, or use it to hit the extensors, or across the face, or into the incoming shot low line, no matter how you do it, it's going to cause a lot of damage. So, let's have a look how it works, okay? Now, I'm here, okay? So now I'll go into this side, for instance, right? I'm here, okay? And this is the right cross or the jab, doesn't matter. So I'm here, and I'm going to anticipate. So I've got to go. See what I'm doing? So I'm trying to anticipate. Now, we can take that a stage further. So if I'm here and I'm parrying or blocking this incoming shot out, at the same time I'm hitting into this muscle belly. Hopefully I'm going to try and get the extensor muscles or the bicep. Sometimes it's going to be the tricep on the outside. So I'm here parry and I hit. As I step forward and I hit the person, either in the sternum or it's up into the face, doesn't really matter, as long as I get the shot in, what I want to be doing is coming across, because we're going to then follow on into that first Jason Bourne fight scene. So if I'm here and I parry and I gunt, I take the lead arm and I hit, but I step forward, bam, at the same time. I'm there, I go around the arm and I can sweep them down. So I'll show you what I mean. These are just little add-ons and things that you can practice yourself or your students, and it's from a different system. It's what I'm teaching some of my students. They looked, okay? So maybe you will too. So I'm here, shot comes in, I parry and I back fist. I go forward with this lead strike and I step forward, boom. Now, I'm in a very similar position to I was when I was doing the salute, but that would have been a shot that would have hit the person in the head. From there, I'd have taken the person on the outside and I sweep. So it's a very similar to this in the fact of we've got the sweep. Now, if you can imagine this, right? I'm here, I parry and I gunt. I go in with the lead and I step forward. Automatically, the way that my arm is placed and I go around the head, this underarm, this hand here goes just underneath the arm. So the person naturally has to follow where I go. It's similar to this. So I'll be in this position. That's the position. So, very simple. Okay, you can do it on either side. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We want to try and use speed in the movement because that gets us used to moving faster than what we normally would do. But if you're going to nail it, you really want to go through so you've got this good neurological pathway. It becomes like a dance. So there you have a gunting, which is essentially a back fist, but done into the muscle belly. And there are a series of those guntings which I'm going to be bringing to you. I love them, like the split entries and like the elbow strikes. So in your practice, incorporate that, see how you get on, and let me know when you see me on the street. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that little tip. If you enjoyed the channel, like a lot of people do, please subscribe or give me a like. Send in your comments, because I mean, without your comments, you know, without the comments of my students, I wouldn't be going anywhere. Anyway, this is Prince, UK Self-Defense Green. Yeah.